Okay, here we are. We're here in the pavilion. Got the pups out of the truck and we're all wrapped in greenhouse fabric. We've got puppy patio heaters going. It's freezing outside, but the pups are staying nice and toasty. So didn't really fully appreciate that this pavilion would come in so handy for some different experiences for the puppies to have in inclement weather. So we're very thankful to have this pavilion and let it serve our many uses for our family and for the puppies. So I want you to pay attention to the puppies. This is a little bit of a temperament experience for them. The only thing that's familiar about this to them is the shavings. So it helps them gradually acclimate to something totally new and totally foreign to them. And we're paying attention to some personality things. You're going to see some of the pups be a little bit more reserved and some of the pups be a little bit more outgoing. Pups naturally will do the same things humans do when they are experiencing stress. So this is a very mildly stressful experience for them. Great experience to have to develop some emotional resilience. And pups will either fight, they will flight, or they will kind of freeze. And so not freeze in the temperature category, but freeze kind of emotionally or physically. They'll get very hunkered down. Normal dispositions for puppies in the wild, if you have coyote pups or wolf pups, their natural inclination when mama's not around and if they start to feel threatened is to freeze. They don't want to draw attention to themselves, so they're going to try to hold still, not draw attention to themselves. And then as they get older, they might try to flight or run away from the threat that they're experiencing. And as they get even older than that, they might try to fight back. So we try to pay attention. Are they in a fight mode, flight mode, or a freeze mode when they're experiencing something different? And how fast does it take them to acclimate to that new experience? So full transparency, we just want you to see which pups are acclimating faster. So generally the pups that are more adventurous and a little bit more confident at this age are going to be a little bit happier, bouncier, quicker. All of them are going to acclimate to this new experience. It might take some 2 minutes, it might take some 20 minutes. And over time, they're all going to do it. Which ones do it quicker? So right now, we've got a few of them that are kind of happy and bouncy. We've got dark pink. Miss Gray over here, it's pretty happy, bouncy tail. Purple is warming up to the experience and figuring things out. We've got a couple pups that are loving to hang around me at the moment. Dark blue and yellow. They were following me primarily for a minute. And we've got light blue. He's getting happy and bouncy pretty quick. And who haven't we seen yet? Teal is out exploring as well. So we've got our seating here in this area. We've got seating for 12 people very comfortably, plenty of room. And then we've got these kind of stools here that we can kind of kick our feet up on. So you'll see the stools and things like that. One thing I did not bring with me today are the puppy toys. So I didn't really bring anything. I had one puppy toy in the truck. That was it. And so we're going to just drop one little puppy toy out for them. I forgot to bring them something to play with. So they might be a little bit bored, but at the same time, this whole new experience is going to be novel enough that they honestly won't pay a whole lot of attention to toys for a little bit. So they have to figure that out. This whole space, they have to figure it out first. And then they might feel more confident in playing with toys and things like that. So we've got Miss Yellow over here, happy tail bouncing around. And over here we've got Mr. Dark Blue. They are shivering a little bit. I'm actually pretty toasty warm. I've got a jacket on and a long sleeve shirt. I'm pretty toasty warm, but I'm 5 feet taller in the air than they are. So I'm 5 feet closer to these radiant heat shields and things like that. But it is pretty warm down at puppy level, but that's where the cold air settles the most. So they might be a little bit cool, but they're not beyond comfort zone for them. So love to see the pups now that they've been out and experiencing the space. They're coming back to me and huddling back to me and checking back in with me. So that's good. They've all been off and about, and then they come back and get close to my feet, something that they're familiar with, and then they get kind of recharged emotionally to go off and explore again. So we got Miss Teal walking around over here. We've got our little banquet tables here. You'll see the pups, they'll walk underneath them, but they're not good with clearing their head space right now. They might bonk their heads a little bit. So right now I've got all 8 pups collecting around me, and now some of them are venturing off again. We've got Light Blue who's ventured off. We've got Dark Pink who's off exploring again. And right now I'm becoming the most interesting thing, so that means a lot of them have acclimated to the space and they're kind of getting bored of adventuring, and now I'm the most interesting thing around, so they're gonna collect around me. So I have to kind of step back and remove myself from them a little bit and let them kind of do their thing. You're gonna see the pups start to display some playful fighting behaviors, and this is totally normal. So Mr. Light Blue, he was kind of giving it out to Miss Gray over here, and Miss Light Pink, she's climbing on Big Teal here. So if you see some of the puppies do that, but not all of them, don't assume too much. All of the pups take turns dishing it out, and all of the pups take turns taking it in. But just because on camera you see 1 or 2 do it more than the others, don't assume that the others don't do it either. They all do it. Just depends on when they're having their moment. So Dark Pink is wrestling, and Light Pink and Purple was wrestling Dark Pink at the moment. So next we've got Mr. Light Blue and Mr. Dark Blue over here. I'm going to try to stay up with the pups and get them all their fair share of screen time. I feel bad, sometimes there's a cute moment that I see off in the corner of my eye and the camera misses it. So I'll try to move quick, but at the same time I don't want to step on a puppy, and I don't want to make you seasick watching the show. So I try to be careful in how I do these videos without making people sick watching it, but also make sure I try to give each one of the pups their fair share of time, and also try to capture the fun moments that they're having as they play around. So we got Miss Gray coming up over here. She's bouncing around really well. We got Light Blue over here. Miss Little Light Pink. Little Light Pink, she's doing really good size-wise. I feel like she's catching up to Miss Gray. So we're going to be doing some updated weights. This is one of the primary playtime videos that will be part of our family's selection process. And we'll do another one associated with the pick video that we'll be doing here early next week. So look for that one to come out early next week as the pups hit their 5-week mark, we will have had time to gather our primary observations of the pups. Now, all these pups obviously are not pre-wired at this age, but they are starting to display some of their potential tendencies with their personalities and behaviors and things like that. We have to share what we have observed up to this point. We love to let families know what we've seen up to this age, and some of those personality traits can mature and modify over time as the litter experience that they're having evolves with them as a group and things like that. But we can always offer the insights that we've collected up to this point. So we've got Miss Light Pink having a ball, running around over here, and Miss Teal is collected back to me for a second. We've got pretty Miss Yellow here's coming back for a visit, and little Light Pink here. We got Miss Dark Pink. We got Miss Purple, Mr. Light Blue back over here, Mr. Dark Blue. These three are going to get in a wrestling match right here. Have a Three Musketeers challenge. I don't know if I should call them Three Musketeers or the Three Stooges. Sometimes how they play is hilarious. So reminds me of the Three Stooges sometimes. Well, I'm going to be quiet here for a minute and focus on walking and paying attention to the pups, letting you make some observations from your own point of views. Well, we've had a good playtime session with the pups, and some of them have settled in for a little nap here. As you can see, it's nice and toasty, and the pups are able to calm down and relax, take a little break. Got Miss Teal here, Mr. Dark Blue here taking a nap, Dark Pink over here, Miss Yellow. We got Miss Gray and Miss Purple up walking around, and little Miss Pink and Yellow are thinking I'm the coolest thing on the planet at the moment. All the pups took a little nap for a minute, and a few of them woke up and are recharged and ready to go. I'm very pleased with how quickly all of the pups assimilated to this novel environment and this new experience. Being here, totally different from anything else that they've had. They've never been here before, and this was a great conditioning, gradual baby step for them to take, to go for a little ride in the truck and then have a fun place to experience and explore with something new for them to do, and not be stressed or worried about missing mama. Pups are all gonna have another little ride back to the house, and they should do well with that little bit of traveling that they need to do. They'll go see mama. This little break from mama is a good chance for them to spend some time away from her and not feel too apprehensive about it. Give them a chance for some weaning time for mom. So, hope you've enjoyed today's play video, and we'll keep you up to date. We'll do another play video before the pick video, and in association with the pick video, we'll get you more evaluations on the dispositions that we've been able to see them exhibit and observe with the pups so far. Share some of our insights about some personalities with you. Looking forward to that next week. So stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.